introducing the strategic plan of 2025 and our mission of Maricopa Community Colleges. Our mission is that we are committed to providing extraordinary education and improving the lives of individuals that live in our communities. Our strategic plan of 2025 has 4 goals. The first goal is college promotion. We plan to increase the overall awareness of services and programs that we offer to our students and communities. Our first strategy of college promotion is to increase awareness and entrepreneurial activity in local community and actively engage stakeholders within service areas. Tasks includes, we need to survey local businesses in the global community, create new marketing approaches, use existing and new partnerships, and promote within the community. Community outreach and community-based initiatives to better local community and promote college. Metrics include semi-annual community surveys and assessments. Our second strategy for college promotion is initiatives within the K-12 education. We need to work with local high schools to promote early testing to identify the level of college readiness in areas of needs for increasing academic abilities. We need to promote programs that increase understanding of the higher education process. Tasks include to customize introduction to college programs within the K-12 with K-12 leaders that entail early testing, skill development, and continuous learning. This includes early college outreach and K-12 student internship programs. There's also bridge programs within or between high schools and community colleges where high school students that are in their junior year are tested to determine their level of college readiness. And if they are testing into developmental courses, they're provided the opportunity to take those courses within the high school to increase their level of college readiness. This will, by doing this, it will improve their assessment test scores, which will decrease the demand of developmental education within the community college. Our third strategy is college readiness. We need to promote college preparatory courses that serve as the foundation for success. Tasks include develop and implement high school to college connect program that gauges student college readiness levels and provides developmental education classes within the high school setting. Metrics is placement testing and skills assessments for high school students. Goal 2 of the strategic plan is student successful outcomes. This involves developing programs that focuses on developing successful pathways, completion of goal agendas, whether it's courses, certification, or degrees, mentoring, teaching methodology, professional development of faculty and staff. Strategies within the second goal is, the first one is pathways, which involves university transfers, workforce, externship programs, degree attainment, guidance in for the degree attainments, initiatives for certificate and non-credit courses. The task involved in reaching this strategy is committees to evaluate and recommend improvements to transfer, assessment of current externships, programs, and guidance to employment, the development of personal touch advising models, identify and consult with business partners to develop certification and workforce programs. Metrics involved in this goal would be transfer rate, externship to employment study, and a little bit more about the personal touch advising model. It'd be based on developing a positive, proactive approach to academic advising. It would involve departments such as academic advising, faculty, department chairs, program directors, student services that have pathways that interconnect for student success. The model will track first advisors trained in the personal touch advising model will inquire about concerns and guide students to tutoring, counseling, and evaluate balanced life responsibilities, so that they have more an inclusive approach that will allow students to make decisions and feel that better decisions and feel that they're supported. The second strategy within this goal is completion, and that's to increase the overall student persistence, retention, and completion. The task to complete this strategy would be initiate student success programs inside and outside of the classrooms through individualized academic planning, mentorship, increased student life and engagement programs. The metrics would be student engagement surveys and persistent retention and completion rates.
So goal 3, investing in ed. We're going to do this through collaboration, partnerships, program development, sustainability, and back and staff development. Strategy 8, new technology. Increasing learning inside and outside the classroom. The task is committees to assess how tech can be used to benefit students. Encourage faculty to use classroom tech to improve engagement and learning. Search for grant funding for tech investment. And for metrics, we'll use student learning assessment and tech use surveys. We just believe that there's a lot of technology out there that we're not using at all. And we believe there are several ways we can go about finding the tech and bringing it into the classroom, even outside the classroom, to engage students and to help increase student success. And we realize that a lot of technology does have a lot of upfront costs that can often make it very difficult to even implement it or develop it, which is why we think that we need to make more a proactive effort to seek grant funding. And there's a lot of grants out there that help out with this. And so we think one of the strategies should be is to also go and look for this grant money to help develop this new technology that we should be using to help the effectiveness of the in-classroom learning experience. Strategy B, adjunct faculty, developing strategies and opportunities to create better instruction. The task is to create adjunct committees to increase engagement with students and staff, develop new methods of training, or develop new adjunct orientation, I should say. Also implement a path to residential employment model. We believe that if we give adjunct opportunities to engage with the students and staff and faculty and the campus throughout the semester, it'll strengthen the connection they have, which will ultimately reflect in the classroom. Also, to mandate a new adjunct orientation model so that all adjuncts have to go through this orientation so they learn about in-classroom teaching, learning, pedagogy, and also they learn crucial information they need about the campus, about resources that are needed, and also path to residential employment. What we want to do is we want to develop a two-tier system for adjunct faculty. Once an adjunct faculty member has actually completed 18 credit hours consecutively and certain trainings, they can go to a tier 2. What this tier 2 does is it gives that adjunct faculty member more opportunity to engage with faculty, but also gives them a slight pay raise as well. And we believe that either one of two things, either adjunct faculty who are wanting to be residential faculty, this will help them toward their goal to achieving that, but even adjunct faculty that aren't necessarily looking to become residential, this will give them some opportunities to, one, be paid a little better because they're more committed, and as we all know, once an adjunct stays within a system or teaches for a certain amount of time, their pedagogy, how they learn and engage students, obviously becomes better. So either or, we think it would really help the quality of our adjunct faculty at Maricopa. And metrics is adjunct engagement surveys and assessments, also tracking adjunct development plans. Finally, strategy C, faculty and staff development, increasing professional development of employees. The task, develop institutional requirement of at least one professional development activity per year. Increase incentives for professional development and certification. Professional development, also known as pro-growth, that is right now optional. We think it should be a requirement. And while we understand that the whole process of using your pro growth, whether it's for class or conference or whatnot. That can be cumbersome by itself. And also, if we had every single employee going to a conference, we would run out of money halfway through the year. But we believe there's strategies and activities that can be brought to the campuses to allow everyone to participate in some kind of professional development or some kind of pro growth that can enhance either what they're doing in their specific function, or even as a staff member of a higher educational institution. We just believe that this is something that is really imperative for all staff and all faculty to go ahead and take part of. Also, metrics, faculty and staff development surveys, tracking professional development and rates.
All right, and the fourth and final goal of our strategic plan is organizational accountability. This involves overall system enhancement as well as increased institutional effectiveness system-wide. So the first strategy of organizational accountability is employee evaluations. This involves performance reviews to facilitate raises and promotions. The tasks involved in achieving this strategy are creating mandatory and regular evaluation processes and increasing probationary periods of new and newly promoted employees from 6 months or a year up to a full year and a half, 18-month model. So we realize that employee evaluations are already a mandatory process that's involved in the district-wide planning. However, we believe that this can be increased and made into a more robust system to increase accountability of individual employees as well as accountability of departments and colleges, all within the scope of achieving our student success model and our mission. The tasks involved, or the metrics involved in achieving this strategy, are accountability reporting as well as employee evaluation tracking. And strategy B of organizational accountability is data-based decision making. So this is increasing the use of data and analytics and metrics to make decisions and make improvements throughout the district. Tasks involved in this strategy are developing and implementing performance-based funding models. So this is including performance-based funding local level at the colleges within departments and within kind of academic departments, as well as developing gainful employment studies to increase the awareness and effectiveness of academic planning, academic programs, and college level implementation and strategy at the local level. The metrics involved in this strategy are performance-based funding metrics. These are going to be developed internally within the colleges as well as district-wide, and then we are also going to tap into and utilize national and state, local level gainful employment records to ensure that academic planning and academic effectiveness are being met and that programs are effective in their usage and in their implementation. And that concludes the Maricopa 2025 strategic plan.